This is for educational use only. Our group grants permission for our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardinas, to use this as educational material. No copyright infringement intended.
Good day everyone, so this is Group 1 and our topic is about global migration. Learning Objective 1. Analyze the political, economic, cultural, and social factors undergoing the global movements of people. Learning Objective number 2. Display first-hand knowledge of the experiences of OFWs. The topics of the global migration are definition of global migration, the global migration in a contemporary world, the 4 types of global migration, why is there global migration, and last is the advantages and the disadvantages of the seeding and the receiving countries. So first, what is global migration? So, global migration refers to the movement of people across international borders from one country to another with intention of living, working, or studying for a certain period or permanently. It is a major characteristic of a modern world, influenced by economic needs, social connection, and political changes. Migration can be voluntary when people move by choice to improve their living conditions, or forced when they are compelled to leave due to conflict, persecution, or disasters. For example, overseas of Filipino workers or OFWs are modern migrants who go to countries such as Saudi Arabia, Japan, Canada, or United States to seek better employment opportunities. Global migration plays a vital role in shaping population growth, labor markets, cultural exchange, and international relations, making it one of the most significant human movements in today's interconnected world.
The global migration in a contemporary world. In the contemporary world, global migration has become more widespread and complex than ever before. This is due to globalization, technological advancements, and international labor demands. People today migrate for various reasons, such as economic opportunity, higher education, political stability, safety, or family reunification. For example, Filipino nurses and seafarers migrate to Canada, the United Kingdom, and the Middle East, responding to global labor shortages in healthcare and maritime industries. At the same time, refugees from war-torn countries like Syria or Ukraine move to neighboring nations to seek protection and safety. There are also new forms of migration, such as digital migration, where people work online for foreign employers without physically relocating, thanks to the rise of remote work and digital connectivity. These movements shows how migration today is deeply connected to economic globalization, social networks, and global inequalities.
The 4 types of global migration. There are 4 major types of global migration, each with distinct characteristics. Number 1. Internal migration. The movement of people within the same country, often from rural to urban areas. Example, people moving from Mindanao to Metro Manila to find better job opportunities or education. Number 2. External migration. The movement of people from one country to another, crossing national borders. Example, a Filipino worker relocating to Qatar or Japan for employment. Number 3. Voluntary migration. People who choose to move in search of a better life, improved living standards, or career opportunities. Example, a student who decide to study in Australia, or a professional applying for work in Singapore. Number 4. Forced migration. People who are compelled to move due towards persecution, natural disaster, or political instability. Example, Syrian refugees escaping civil war, or Filipinos displaced by typhoon who needs to move to safer location. Each types of migration show different motivations and challenges, reflecting both individual choices and external pressures that shape people's lives globally.
Why there is global migration? People migrate because of push and pull factors, conditions that either drive them away from their home country or attract them to another. Push factors include poverty, unemployment, low wage, political instability, natural disasters, and lack of educational opportunities. These are the reasons why people feel forced to leave their homeland. Examples, many Filipinos migrate abroad because local wages are too low to support their families. Pull factors, on the other hand, are the positive attractions of another country, such as higher salary, better living condition, quality education, safety, and freedom. Examples of countries like Canada, Australia, and United States attract migrants with better careers, opportunities, and stable environment. Migration also occurs due to global demands, where a richer country relies on foreign workers for jobs local may not take, like caregiving, construction, and seafaring. In short, global migration exists because of people continuously seek better quality of life, economic security, and personal fulfillment beyond their borders.
Advantages and disadvantages of sending country. The sending country or the nation migrants leave behind experiences both benefits and drawbacks from global migration. One of the biggest advantages is remittances. The money migrants send home helps their families pay for school, food, housing, and healthcare. These remittances don't just support individual households, they help strengthen the entire national economy. For example, the Philippines receives billions of pesos every year from OFWs. And this money circulates through the economy, supporting businesses and communities. Another benefit is knowledge and skill transfer. When migrants come home, they bring back new ideas, training, and global experience. This can help different industries grow. For instance, a Filipino seafarer who has worked around the world can return home and share what they've learned by training new cadets or improving local maritime standards. But migration also has a downside. One major issue is brain drain when skilled workers like doctors, nurses, teachers, and engineers leave and never come back. This creates shortages in essential sectors, and the country may struggle to replace these professionals. There's also the emotional side of migration. Family separation can be very painful. Children grow up with one or both parents abroad. Even with video calls, long-distance communication can be stressful and lonely. Many OFW families experience emotional strain, and children may face challenges in school or struggle with missing parental guidance. In the end, global migration brings financial benefits, opportunities, and growth to the sending country. But it also comes with real human costs. It strengthens the economy, yet it can weaken families and leave gaps in the local workforce. It is a complex reality with both uplifting and difficult effects on the nation.
So next is advantages and disadvantages of receiving country. The receiving country, the nation that welcomes migrants, also gain benefits but faces certain challenges. So first, let's talk about the advantages. First is migrants feel labor shortage in industry that locals may avoid, such as healthcare, domestic, work agriculture, and construction. Example, Filipino nurses in the UK and domestic helpers in Hong Kong contribute significantly to those countries' labor force. Next is migration promotes cultural diversity, introducing new traditions, cuisines, and perspectives that enrich social life. Example, the presence of Filipino communities abroad has led to a cultural celebration like Philippine Independence Day Festival in Canada and the US. So next, the disadvantages. First, migrants may face discrimination, racism, or exploitation, especially if they lack legal protection or proper documentation. Example, some migrants workers in the Middle East experience unfair labor conditions. Next is, there are many competition for job between migrants and local workers, leading to political tension and anti-immigration sentiment. Despite this issue, migrants often contribute more to the economy that they take, helping build a more dynamic and globally connected society.